Good afternoon. My name is Jennifer Fleck. I'm a Cy-Fair resident and a parent of a 13-year-old daughter. Thank you for allowing me to speak today in support of Senate Bill 521. I'm in agreement with the entire bill and would ask, the bill actually references I-1 in the current law, which requires a basic summary in the notice, the required notice that goes to the parent. It says that a basic summary has to be described to the parent. And these curriculums are wiggling around that requirement of a basic summary and sending consent forms home to the parents that don't give full and fair disclosure. They talk about, I've included in a packet for you guys 8 consent letters from 8 different school districts. All of them talk about disease prevention, resolution, decision making, goal setting, stress management, and honestly, this consent letter does not offend me, nor would it ever pique my interest such that I would go and read. It's your game. It's 500 pages of written material, and there's 9 hours of videos. This consent letter doesn't warn me about what's in the curriculum, and although it's freely available, I first have to distrust my teacher and distrust my school where I would even go and look at the curriculum online. Cy-Fair described Lesson 8, for example, as basic anatomy, basic female and male anatomy. In Lesson 8 also is included graphic descriptions of oral, anal, and vaginal sex between partners, not between a man and a woman. So as a parent, I want to know what's being taught so that I can take my child out of that class, or I can talk to my child when they get home after they've had those kinds of graphic lessons. And the law does not require them to disclose that information to parents. And so parents have no idea what is in this curriculum. They have no idea what's happening in the classroom. So I would ask that the bill require disclosure. I would also ask that the bill be amended so that there's a penalty. What is the penalty? If Texas law requires that the curriculum be abstinence, emphasize abstinence before marriage, and 14 districts have adopted It's Your Game, and this is not about abstinence, what's the penalty? How do we get it out? Who has standing to get it out of the school districts? So that also has to be addressed, but thank you for allowing me to speak.
Were you going to leave that with us, or is that yours?
I will leave it. But I have made very interesting excerpts of screenshots from the curriculum. I've also included a couple of sample role plays where students are asked to be volunteers in a script. They're handed the script as they walk up to the front of the class, and then they read lines in front of their classmates that include discussions about touching and kissing and feeling each other down there.
And actually, if you have the summary of that, you can leave us that and keep if that's the summary of it.
I do.
And I appreciate that, condensing it down. And I appreciate your testimony.
Thank you. I appreciate
the recommendations you have on the bill, will you get with Senator Paxton's office?
It's included in, yes, but it's included in my packet.
Okay. Be sure Senator Paxton sees his recommendations. Basically,
it's asking that they have to provide full and fair disclosure to the parents in order to get informed consent.
Thank you for all your work on this. Thank you.
Thank you.
Drive safely home.